Have you ever finished an epic fantasy series and wondered if the ending could possibly live up to everything that came before? That's exactly the challenge Waybound by Will Wight takes on, and it delivers in a way that feels both thrilling and deeply satisfying. Imagine a world where every battle pushes the limits of human potential, where every decision shapes the fate of entire worlds, and where one young warrior refuses to accept the limits that destiny has placed before him. That's the journey of Lindon. Throughout the Cradle series, you've watched Lindon grow from someone considered powerless into one of the most formidable fighters alive. But in Waybound, the stakes have never been higher. This isn't just another adventure, it's the final chapter, where every sacrifice, every lesson, every friendship, and every impossible fight comes together. What makes this audiobook so addictive is the pacing. There's almost no wasted moment. Every chapter brings a new revelation, an intense battle, or an emotional payoff that rewards readers who followed Lindon's incredible journey. Even when the action pauses, the story continues building tension, making it nearly impossible to stop listening. And that's where the audiobook truly shines. The narration transforms every duel into a cinematic experience. You'll hear the intensity behind every attack, the determination in every conversation, and the emotional weight of every choice. Instead of simply reading about powerful sacred arts and legendary battles, you'll feel like you're standing in the middle of them. Will Wight has always balanced explosive action with memorable characters, and Waybound is no exception. Lindon, Yaren, Mercy, Orthos, and the rest of the cast each have moments that remind you why you've become invested in their stories. Their friendships, loyalty, and growth make every victory feel earned. But this book isn't only about fighting stronger enemies. It's about pushing beyond fear, refusing to give up, and discovering what you're truly capable of when everything is on the line. Those themes resonate long after the final chapter ends. If you're already a fan of progression fantasy, cultivation fantasy, or epic action adventures, Waybound represents one of the strongest finales in modern fantasy. And if you've listened to the earlier Cradle books, this is the conclusion you've been waiting for. Few fantasy series manage to end with the same excitement they began with. Even fewer manage to exceed expectations. Waybound accomplishes both by delivering spectacular action, emotional character moments, unforgettable world building, and a finale that feels genuinely earned. This is the kind of audiobook that keeps you saying, just one more chapter, until suddenly you've listened for hours. So if you're ready to experience one of fantasy's most satisfying conclusions, don't miss Waybound by Will Wight. Start your audiobook journey today with the free trial available through the link in the description. Once you begin listening, you'll understand why so many fantasy fans consider the Cradle series one of the most addictive audiobook experiences ever created.